overnight updates from Sri Lanka, where roads were vacated. Protesters' tents were removed in the middle of the night. Heavy army deployment was seen on the streets. A large number of armed soldiers were also deployed at the presidential secretariat. This ahead of the swearing-in of the Sri Lankan cabinet today. So news breaking in: heavy police action in the dark of the night in Sri Lanka as stages are removed and the roads are vacated. The swearing-in ceremony of the Sri Lankan cabinet like to take place today. Ranil Wickremesinghe to swear in his cabinet, and before that, the police and the army in Sri Lanka take mega action. Vacate the streets, clear the streets of protesters, also remove their stages, and there's heavy army deployment across Colombo even as we speak, and the Lankan cabinet in a few hours from now likely to take oath.
इस वक्त हम मौजूद हैं श्रीलंका की राजधानी कोलंबो में। रात के 2:30 बज रहे हैं और यहाँ पर भारी डिप्लॉयमेंट फोर्सेस की आपको नजर आ रही। दरअसल जहाँ जो टेंट्स लगाए गए थे राष्ट्रपति सचिवालय के बाहर, जहाँ से संघर्ष की शुरुआत की गई थी, उस पूरे इलाके को खाली कराया गया है और भारी आर्मी की डिप्लॉयमेंट के साथ यहाँ पर जवानों की तैनाती दिख रही है। आर्मर्ड व्हीकल्स दिख रहे हैं, आपको ये तस्वीरें दिखाएं, लेकिन यहाँ से जहाँ तक आपकी नजर जाएगी आर्मी के जवान नजर आ रहे हैं। और ये मेरी दाहिने तरफ राष्ट्रपति भवन है और ये राष्ट्रपति सचिवालय है जहाँ पर संघर्ष शुरू हुआ था, वहाँ पर भी आर्मी खड़ी नजर आ रही है। रात के करीब 1:30 बजे ये कार्रवाई की गई है। साफ तौर पर आधी रात में प्रदर्शनकारियों को यहाँ से रवाना कर दिया गया है। रानिल विक्रमसिंघे शपथ ले चुके हैं राष्ट्रपति के तौर पर। उनकी ये पहली कार्रवाई सामने आई है जिसमें विरोध को दबाने की कोशिश नजर आ रही है। और कल जहाँ कैबिनेट को लेकर चर्चा होनी थी, उससे पहले ये इतना बड़ा एक्शन लिया गया है श्रीलंका में। आधी रात में करीब 1 बजे के करीब ये कार्रवाई की गई। विजय अभय शर्मा के साथ सलोनी श्रीवास्तव, रिपब्लिक भारत, कोलंबो, श्रीलंका।
And amid the ongoing economic crisis, Ranil Wickremesinghe on Thursday took oath as the new president of the island nation, a day after he secured a comfortable victory with 134 votes in the parliament. Here's a detailed report.
Veteran politician Ranil Wickremesinghe was sworn in as Sri Lanka's new president. Although the nation is bitterly angry that he will remain in power amid unprecedented economic crisis. Taking to the streets, Sri Lankans have been demanding their top leaders to step down and take responsibility for the economic chaos. The political turmoil has left the nation's 22 million people struggling with shortages of essentials, including medicine, fuel, and food. While the protesters have focused on the Rajapaksa political dynasty, they have also been venting out their anger against Wickremesinghe, whom they perceive as a Rajapaksa surrogate. Even though the 6-time Prime Minister had never held a top job before. He easily won the secret ballot of lawmakers to finish the term of former President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, who fled the country and resigned after protesters stormed his residence last week. Wickremesinghe has a wide experience in diplomatic and international affairs and has been overseeing the bailout talks with the International Monetary Fund. Despite public anger at Wickremesinghe, lawyers believe he can lead the nation out of the crisis. During demonstrations last week, crowds set his personal residence on fire and occupied his office. After Wednesday's vote, Wickremesinghe called for politicians to work together and pleaded for the country to move on. But protesters flocked to the presidential residence instead. Wickremesinghe took oath of office on Thursday morning before Chief Justice Jayanta Jayasuriya at a ceremony held in Parliament in Colombo. Agency report, Republic TV.